a gatekeeper. You
are a gatekeeper.
What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? My lovelies, my beautifuls. Welcome back to my channel, and we have a hot one today. I know y'all read the title of this video. Listen, I don't want to scare you guys away. However, listen, I'm going to speak my truth on this, and that's all I can do, right? That's literally all I can do. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and let's really get into this conversation because this is a hot one. This was a hot one on my Facebook. This was something that it didn't go quite viral. It went mini viral, I must say, or just like teeny tiny a little bit viral. So I made this post on my Facebook about rappers and actresses and how now it's like this surge of nerdom is, you know, rapidly growing in our community, in our society. And well, it's absolutely nothing wrong with that per se. I do notice that some people probably back in high school would have made fun of me for doing the same thing that they're doing now. And I'm like, yeah, I don't buy it. You're definitely not like this type of person, or you're definitely not that type of person. And I hold the, you know, the reign. I hold my nerdum high, and I can say this because I am a big awkward person, big awkward girl, big awkward and weird and nerdy, fun type of girly. And I did not see, you know, we didn't see all of this back in, you know, I would say early 2000s, or, you know, no, don't get me wrong. Some people were definitely into this stuff. Like I knew a few of my male friends back in high school and in middle school that was into this community. However, my post was simply about, you know, I'm seeing certain people that made me question, like, yeah, you probably wouldn't, you're just doing this either for the clout, the PR, or just because you're with someone that actually likes this type of community or this type of stuff. And I was really specifically talking about, you know, a certain archetype of people. And I'm just gonna say it. Megan Fox, I love Megan Fox. I think she's beautiful. I think she's gorgeous. Do I think she's a nerd? Do I think that she dabbled in everything that nerds do? Absolutely not. I don't think so. I think she was just dressing as this anime character from Death Note, you know, with Machine Gun Kelly, because, you know, now Machine Gun Kelly, he actually looks like he was that type of kid in high school, you know, with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, and just all around geekum. You know, he was all around geek. So they did a Death Note cosplay for Halloween, which I thought was really, really cute. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, that picture alone really kind of like started it and really sparked in my head, like, oh man, this is really becoming and getting mainstream. Along with the Macy's Day Parade, our Macy's Day Parade, the Macy's Day Parade, they just recently happened. Usually, I mean, we see things from Disney, things from, you know, certain other movies, but we literally seen Goku, our float Goku, and we seen Luffy. Obviously, Luffy in One Piece was a huge hit on Netflix, the live action. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And so we are seeing more of just anime being more mainstream. So I have put this post up. I think it got close to 200 or 160 shares on my Facebook. on my Facebook, and I was like, wow, you know, I didn't think it was spark that much. Like I do love Lil Uzi Vert, and you know, like I said, he's weird, he's awkward, and I'm weird, I'm awkward, and game recognized game. So I wanted to not just come on here and just like, you know, clarify it's not an issue, but I actually did just want to really take a deep dive in why I feel that gatekeeping is necessary in the community, or just in all communities. We need, okay, in certain communities, there are tiers, there are levels of people, right? There are caste systems, there are visible caste systems. So if you don't know what that means, there are tiers of people, authorities. And those authorities, just like in our government, they make certain rules, they make certain, you know, laws and certain things of that nature. So in certain communities, preferably the anime community or the blur community or the cosplay community, I feel that a lot of what's been going wrong with the community, the communities, plural, because of the lightheartedness and the gullibleness and what gatekeeping really is, and how we really should be gatekeeping people in these communities, because they are dangerous. We know, we have heard the stories, and when we go to, you know, certain conventions or certain people that are at these conventions, we allow this to happen because we feel that the word gatekeeping is so okay. If you are a gatekeeper, you're gonna get canceled, or you're a tyrant, or you're this, or you're that, or you are keeping something away from people that can possibly enjoy it. While you're half right, you're also making a community wide open to, you know, the predators and the SAs, the victims that have been of SA and harassments. It's just, you cannot allow everyone into a community that you love, that you adore, and that you spent your life basically being. You know, I'm sure whoever's watching it, you have some level of nerdom, some level of geekum, and you have seen certain things in communities, whether it's tech, media, cosplay, the blurred community, the makeup community, and even if, like, we've seen in certain communities where trans communities, where you are a trans woman, and you're kind of wanting to like fight someone in the, you know, with UFC. I know men are just basically stronger than, you know, your DNA is not going to change. So men are stronger than women, just physically men are stronger than women. However, I do think certain gatekeeping should happen within that, with it, especially when it has to do with competitive sports. So yeah, all right. I feel that there are certain communities that definitely need to be gatekept, because there are a lot of, like I said, there's predators out here. There are just bad people out here, and they have bad intentions, and you can't let everyone in a community that you have been a part of, and you just think, like, what are you doing here? I don't think you are into that. You may see, you know, we gatekeep our lives and not even know it. We gatekeep our lives, we gatekeep our relationships, our friendships. Society gatekeeps a lot, and for a reason. And I use the example of country clubs and certain clubs and environments where they gatekeep to keep certain people out, that you don't belong here, and this is just to protect our community. And if you want to be a part of community, you're gonna have to go, you're gonna have to go answer some questions. You're gonna have to go where everybody we have to go through what everybody went through to get in this community, because it's community. And I know some girl was like, oh, it's just anime, it's just this, it's just that. Listen, when I don't know about y'all, I'm an overthinker, and I analyze a lot, and I observe a lot. It's not just this, so it's not just that. It is a community. We have grown to absolutely love anime, and obviously it is growing, and more people are going to love it and enjoy it, and that's wonderful. Yes, bring yourself, but don't, when you do come in the community, this is where we have that dichotomy. This is where it separates this is where it's going to separate us, because you're going to have people that's racist, and that's, feminist, misogynist. You're going to have people that are very biased on a lot of things, and that's okay in terms of, it depends on what it is on and the bias level. But all that other stuff, no, we need to, protect, I feel like, certain communities, because it's not, a lot of it, I just heard a lot of different stories where, it's just like, why are you here? And then you're causing trouble in the community. Why are you causing trouble? So I'm just going to read off first a couple of definitions of what gatekeeping is, just so people can understand, it's really not that, oh my God, toxic as it seems. And I think people are very innately disagreeable to this, because for one, they don't want to get canceled, and just because it just sounds good to say. If you understand what I'm saying, it sounds good to say, oh, don't gatekeep this person because such and such and such and such and such and such. No, ma'am, no, sir. I am going to question everybody's motives, because I can do that. I don't want my friend to be harassed at a convention. I don't want my friend to be talked about at a convention. I don't want that. So yeah, no, keep your butt wherever community are you at, and don't come over here, because I don't want that situation to happen. And a lot of those situations have been happening in all types of communities, like I said, whether it's tech, media, cosplay, anime, whatever it is. So if you are a gatekeeper, I say, there are levels to it. You don't want to be extreme. When you are extreme to gatekeeping, there are some dictatorship auras. You don't want to get into that mode of dictating what people can do and what people can't do, in terms of, no, you can't, no, then you're just being flat out mean. But if you are, it's okay to be worrisome of anybody. It's okay to be that, because you just never know what people's motives are. Who are gatekeepers? The gatekeeper is the person who decides what shall pass through the gates. Remember, there are lots of gates in the process. Journalists, editors, producers, anchors, it's a lot. What is gatekeeping? Gatekeeping is a term that describes the process by which all the events in the world are filtered into a daily newspaper or outlet. The determination of what goes into news broadcasts, communities. I'm going to add communities. So, and then we have a little diagram here. Yeah, we are getting deep into this. Yes, I know y'all probably oh my God. Listen, y'all, I just want y'all to have fun and be safe in your communities. That's all I want. And you know, just question. It's kind of like vetting. When you vet someone for a relationship and vet, and then you find out like, hey, no, you're not the person that I feel like we're gonna be compatible, and you move on with your life, and hopefully they move on with their life. It's kind of in that situation. It's kind of like, okay, you cool, you know, we can go out on a few dates. All right, you all right. So social systems, social intuitions, organizations, community routines, and individuals. That's we're gatekeeping all of that. Honestly, in my head, to create a safe community. And as you know, in the blur community or in the just nerd community, makeup community, cosplay community, anime community, all of these communities, tech, media, I feel that is definitely a need for gatekeeping. And don't let nobody tell you that gatekeeping is all bad, because it's not. We need that, and it's something that I feel like it should not be a negative connotation to it, but it is. And it probably will forever be a negative connotation to it, but as long as you can like explain to people why you are a gatekeeper and why you feel like it is necessary, without sounding like you're just this person that doesn't want people in the community. And if you can do that, you can hopefully they will understand where you are coming from, and hopefully that they can, you know, be your friend at the end. I don't know, or just hopefully they can just like, okay, look at you as like, okay, you know, you're a cool person. I'm not gonna cancel you, and hopefully y'all don't cancel me. But like, I don't know, I just really wanted to talk about that, because you know, I see a whole lot of bad people in the anime community, and I wonder if we were a little bit more strict and in this community, I wonder, you know, would these people have been allowed? I've had several friends that had bad experiences, and you know, and these people that they had bad experiences from, they weren't even a part. They didn't even like anime or cosplay or whatever. They didn't enjoy it. They weren't really part of it. But because of, you know, this rule that we have, invisible tape or whatever, you know, because of this, it's just we're letting everybody into the community. And I know it sounds like keep people out, but it really is, you know, it kind of should be that way, you know, on a minuscule level. I really feel like I told you, you know, don't let it get out of hand, because there are levels to gatekeeping, and I don't believe that you should gatekeep everyone, but just use your discernment, use your intuition, be like, what are you really here for? Like, really, I mean, are you really a nerd? Are you really a nerd? I don't know. Are you? Guys, like, I don't know. It really bothers me. It really bothers me when people have like hurt others and just, you know, I've been the way I am for years, and you know, I know a lot of people that are in communities, and I know that they would have just made fun of me. You know, they would have just like laughed at me. I remember when I've never like had perms in my hair. I always wore my hair natural, and I got made fun of that. I got made fun of, you know, having my hair natural when I was a little girl and a young woman. and now everyone is wearing their hair natural, and it's interesting how times have changed, and how it's a full circle. It comes back, and you know, it's life is interesting, guys. Life is really interesting. So thank you guys for joining me, and for hope you guys, you know, protect your community, protect your heart, protect your life. And thank you guys for joining me, and I love you guys, and until next time, until the next video, bye.